Good morning, everybody, and happy Saturday. Welcome to this week's Saturday Surprise Workout. My name is Kata. Welcome to Kata B Fitness, and today we have a no repeat total body strength workout. We're just going to do 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. We have 16 exercises. No repeats. The only kind of repeats that we're doing is we're going to do right side and then left side on a couple of the exercises because we need to get some single leg work in periodically. So it's good to work unilaterally, which means one side on its own, so that if you have a stronger side, it gives your weaker side an opportunity to work on its own and start to develop a little bit more strength. But that being said, I'm hoping we can get in and out of here in half an hour is kind of my plan today. Like I said, we have 16 exercises, 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest, and we're only going to do everything once. Our plan, or my plan, is to do 2 lower body exercises, a core exercise, and then an upper body exercise. And again, some of those lower body exercises are going to be right and left. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I am using dumbbells today, so make sure that you grab something to drink. Grab some different sizes of dumbbells. We can do usually bigger muscles like legs and back. We can go heavier, and then smaller muscles like biceps, triceps, and shoulders. We might want to go a little bit lighter. Some of the exercises you can do body weight, especially if you are kind of new to working out. Otherwise, we are going to go ahead and start warming up. All right, we're going to start with our right foot. We're going to lift and lower. So toes up, heels up, toes up, heels up. 4, 3, 2. Let's switch it over to the other side. Same thing, lift and lift. Rolling through the ball of the foot and the big toe. So our balance, our stability, it starts from the ground up, which is why I always start with this. Good, knees up right here. Nice, good lift. So it's just marching, core is raised. We're gonna try to bring those thighs parallel to the floor as close as we can get. 4, 3, hamstring curls right here. Reach and pull, squeeze the shoulder blades together. I'm adding in an open and a close of the fingers. Especially in the winter, I like to do this. I'm waking up my hands. 4, 3, reach across the body right here, corner to corner. I always like to move with the music. It's how my brain works. You do not have to. Go at your own speed. 4, 3, reach it up and overhead. Reach, a little bit of a side bend. One arm reaches up, the other arm reaches down towards the floor. 4, 3, 2. All right, bring it into the center, hands lightly behind the ears. Little tail feather tuck. We're gonna do good morning. So we hinge it forwards and then we come back up. So hinge and lift, nice and tall. Push the hips back, soften those knees. I'm focusing on keeping my elbows pointing out to the side, opening my chest and bracing my core. Down and lift. Let's stay up nice and tall, squat it down, down, 2, up, 2. So start shallow, and when you're ready, we're gonna start to go a little bit deeper. Down, 2, up, 2. Definitely feeling my knees a little bit today, so I'm just keeping that in mind, and I know they're gonna feel better after this workout is over. Good forward step and reach. So take it forward and pull. This is kind of a precursor to lunges. This is also a good way to work on a little bit of balance. Side lunge. Step it out, hold it here. And we're just gonna go side to side. So we're stretching out the inner thigh, waking up those hips. We're also waking up the knees and ankles a little bit more. 4, 3, center it up, hip circle, so up and around, bring it back. So nice and tall. Think about stepping over something. How high that something is up to you. Switching to the other side, up and out, back and around. This is something that if you need to, you can hold on to something, hold on to a wall or a chair, little stability. Good, reverse lunge, slow, bring the arms up overhead, nice and tall. Reach, then back up. One more here. We're gonna go a little bit faster, drop it down and up. Good, 4, 3, 2, bring it in the center, feet hip width apart, high right, low left. This is our chop, so we start shoulder to hip. When you're ready, reach it up and low, high, low. 2 more. Now we're going low to high, so we're going hip to shoulder. I always start small and then go bigger when I'm starting to feel a little bit looser. 3, 2, bring it into the center. Take those feet a little bit wider than hip width. We're gonna do a couple of plank walkouts. So shoulders down, hinge it forwards. We're gonna walk it out until we get to a nice good plank. And then we're gonna walk it all the way back up again. If you don't wanna go to the floor, if you have a chair nearby, put your hands on the seat of the chair. Take a couple steps back to get yourself into a nice good plank, and then step yourself forwards. So I want you to aim for 3 to 5 plank walkouts. If you're going a little slower, you might get 3. If you're going a little bit faster, you might get that 4 or 5. This is a good way to kind of stretch out our hamstrings, wake up our shoulders, work on a little mobility in our wrists. Good, bring it all the way back up. March around, grab a quick drink of water. We're gonna go ahead and get started. We have our list of our workout. We'll see if I make sure I don't miss any this time. But we're going to do a side stepping squat with a curl, deadlift, heel lift. Then we have hay balers. And then we're going to do half curl, side raise. And remember, we're only doing everything once. So those are our first 4 exercises. For the side stepping squats with a curl, you can grab 1 dumbbell or you can grab 2. It's completely up to you. I'm doing 2 because I want to have a little bit of, doing 2 dumbbells unilateral. Each arm has to work independently. So 45 seconds work, side stepping squats with a curl. 3, 2, and 1. So we're nice and tall. We side step down, bring it up. So squat, nice good curl. And just remember, we're only doing everything once. Everything is one time only, except for the stuff that we do right left. So you can do a little bit quicker, make this a little more cardio. Personally, I'm going a little bit quicker, but I'm also using 10s, waking up those legs, trying to go a little heavier, build a little strength. Less than 10 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deadlift, heel lift. Deadlift, heel lift. I am going heavier here. I'm going quite a bit heavier. So again, 1 dumbbell or 2, your choice. Brace the core, shoulders down. Hinge it back, stand tall, heel lift. So good hinge, and then a good heel lift. And I'm holding my balance. I was about to fall. Part of balance is losing it and being able to regain it again. So we're not always able to keep our balance and maintain it. So if you lose your balance, you need to be able to regain that balance, that stability. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hay balers. So I like to hold one dumbbell right in the middle, mini squat, bring it up, little toe tap back. Here we go. So down, lift, down, and lift. So just kind of imagine you've got your pitchfork. You're doing the hay over the shoulder. Yes, I know this is not how you normally do, how you bale hay. But just kind of think of that image. Grabbing something, pop it behind you. "15 seconds. We're gonna grab weights for shoulders. That's gonna be our focus. Less than 10. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Half curl with a side raise. So we just bring the arms halfway up, brace the core, shoulders down. Here we go. So halfway, side raise, bring it down. So up, lift, and back down. Doing this, a little shorter lever, working the biceps isometrically. Now we don't want to lift and do more of an upright row. Arms come out to the side like we're flapping our wings. Up, lift. 15 seconds. We're going to do a staggered deadlift with a row on the right side, then the left. Then we're going to do a lunge with core rotation, and then we're going to do an overhead press. Good, last one. Overhead press with an overhead extension. So staggered deadlift. Which side you have the dumbbell on is up to you. I think I'm going to do same. So shoulders down, brace the core. Here we go. Kickstand, hinge, row, and stand tall. Now, if this is still not enough stability for you, you can take your feet, I call this the walk like an Egyptian. You're still going to get most of the work being done by the front leg, but this is a little bit more stable. I like to lift my heel. Really think about your weight being in the front leg. Hinge it back, brace, and get a good row in. 10 seconds, and we're gonna switch sides. So hinge, hold it, brace your core, drive the elbow up and back. 2, last one, bring it in, switching up and over to the other side. So again, shoulders down, little tuck. I tend to arch my low back a little bit when I do these. 2 and 1. So that means that I need to keep an eye on that. So I go forward, and when I start to row, I start to arch a little bit. So I really focus, tightening my tummy, like somebody's gonna come punch you or somebody's gonna come tickle you, or the feeling you get when you've been laughing really hard. You say, oh, I'm laughing so hard my stomach hurts. That's kind of what you want. You want that tight feeling. 15 seconds. Then we have a lunge with a core rotation. Good, 3, 2, and 1. All right. If you have a lighter dumbbell, I'm going to show you an option. You can do forward lunges or reverse. I'm going to do forward. Reverse is a little easier on your knees. Here we go. So we step forward, rotate, push off, and step back. Take it down, rotate, and back. If your weight is light and you want to make this harder, you're going to press it out and hold that rotation. Now when we do these, we're not swinging and bending our elbows. We're locking in. Think about being kind of robotic. Hips, knees, and toes, and nose. Hips, knees, and toes. Point forwards. 10 seconds. You are still welcome to hold it here. Yes? 3, 2, and 1. Overhead press, overhead extension. Option 1, lift, lower, and here. Option 2, up, down, kick back, and in. Can you do this with one dumbbell? Yes, you can. So overhead, good extension, and down. Remember your second option, up and down, shoulders down, elbows pointing back behind you. You're just gonna get a little bit more hinging in today. Reach, gotta do my overhead, 15 seconds. I have 10s. This is a little heavy for me personally for this exercise. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Side lunge with a racked reverse lunge. So you're just adding in a curl to put the dumbbell at the shoulder before you do your reverse lunge. 3, 2, 1. Good. Side lunge right here. Rack it. Lunge it back. So side lunge, power up with the rack. I'm gonna change my hand position, take it down, bring it up, hold it in my chest. Your choice. Down, tap, lunge, and tap. Or hold it right here, show me the end of your dumbbell. Option 2, show me the back of your hand. 15 seconds to go. We're gonna switch over to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. We're gonna take it over to the other side. Exact same thing. Core, we have halos, and then upper body, thumbs up, rear delt. 3, 2, and 1. So side lunge, rack it, step it back into that reverse lunge. Side, rack. Again, I'm changing my hand position. Show me the back of your hand. Side curl, hold it at the top. This is mostly legs. I'm using a 15. Less than 15 seconds to go. We're gonna use our lightweight, light to medium for halos. 2 and 1. All right. Dumbbell, holding it on the ends. You can hold a ball, brace your core, bring it up, halo around, other direction, right here. So core is stable. We're not arching, we're not dropping our head and our chin to our chest. Soft knees, brace your core. You'll feel this more when the weights get a little heavier, but this is also dependent on your shoulders. So full circle all the way around your head. 10 seconds, thumbs up, rear delt. You can do a palms up, band pull apart if you're using dumbbells today or using bands. 2 and 1. I'm gonna do 8s. We'll see how this works. Shoulders down and back, palms facing forwards, brace your core, lift and lower. Now, if you need to, you can do right then left just to give your body a little bit more of a break, a rest period, especially if you're going a little heavier than you normally would, or lighten the load. Little muscle. You don't want to swing it up like this. Brace, thumbs up, parallel to the floor is as high as you should go. If you're coming really high, you might be squeezing, swinging, and you're losing that tension on your shoulders. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, heading down to the floor, super quick. Half kneeling, hinge and a chop. You can stay up for this. Put something under your knees. So half kneeling, we're going to hinge and add a chop. Hinge and chop. If you're like, I cannot be on my knees today, I want you in a lunge position here, doing your diagonal chop, or a little chop here. Yes, yes, that is your non-floor option. But we're hinging hip to heel, taking it up. So we're not bending over, we're taking hip to heel, squeeze, and tall. 10 seconds. We're gonna switch over to the other side. 3, 2, and 1. Switching over, half kneeling chop. So we've got our hinge. Our next exercise is gonna be a bear with a knee tap. 3, 2, 1. So we hinge and we come tall. Down and up. Now we don't want to rotate big. This is a little disassociation. Lower body hinges, upper body does the rotating here. It's okay if your hinge is little. Squeeze it and tall. Fold and stand tall, or sit kneel tall, reach. $12 seconds to go. And we're gonna go for a bear with some knee taps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Option 1, hold a bear. You can hold a plank, incline plank. Shoulders down. Nice, good hands and knees position. Brace the core, push the floor away. Lift those knees, hold it. Tap your knee, tap your knee. So knees don't go anywhere. Tap the knee, tap the knee. Yes. If you need to, you can still hold just a good hands and knees position, but I want you to try to get those knees off the floor. Brace. There's a really, really cold glass of water on your back. Last exercise is a chest press. Incline push-ups are amazing. Less than 10 seconds to go. Hold and hold. 2 and 1. All right, onto your back. Chest presses. Again, we're doing 1 set. I'm gonna go kind of heavy. We'll see. Here we go. Knees bent, feet flat. Press it up. Slowly lower, and then press. So inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. If you would like, incline push-ups, or if you have a band, standing banded chest press, place the band behind you, put it underneath your arms, press it forward and back. This is your last exercise. We're going kind of quick on this one. It's good. 20-minute workout, 30 minutes total, including warm-up and stretch. So inhale, last one. Good. Carefully bring those weights down and off to the side. Give yourself a moment. We're going to come up to a seated position. And if you'd like, take a moment, grab a drink. Today we're just doing kind of a quick down and dirty workout. Take a couple minutes. If you're like me, and every dumbbell that you own is again out on the floor, kind of clear your area. Give yourself a little bit of space. Now, if you're looking for a longer workout, you can absolutely rewind this and repeat all these exercises for a second set. So that means we went through, did 16 exercises, You can go back through and do them all again. So you can make this a longer workout if you have more time. So sit on your buns. You can sit in a chair, knees bent, feet flat. Legs are a little bit wide, nice and tall. We're just gonna rotate in and then back out. So I like to incorporate a little bit of mobility work in when we do our stretching and our cool down. Good, switch. So flexibility is the ability of your muscles to lengthen. Mobility is being able to do the full range of motion of your joints, Good. So now we're going to take both legs over to the side. You can keep the legs bent. You can take this back leg a little bit straighter. This arm is going to be back by your hip. Adjust as necessary. We're going to reach, circle back, and then we're going to bring it up. Can we open up the front of our body into kind of a bridge and bring it down? And again, so we're going to circle, reach it up, lift, open up, and then take it back down. Reach back. Good. Circle all the way up, reach, squeeze the glutes, open that hip, and down. Bring it over to the other side, same thing. So we're just in our 90-90. You can straighten this leg a little bit. Hand is going to be back by your hip. We're going to take the arm forward, circle, bring it up, push through, reach, open the front of the body, and take it back down. Good. So circle, reach it up, open like you're almost trying to open back behind you. Bring it down. Good. One more time. Circle, and then bring it up, squeezing the glutes. So feeling a good stretch, chest down to our knee, and then bring it down. Let's take it over to the other side. Back knee can be bent. Front leg, I want you to take it as close to a 90-90 as you can get. Bend the back knee as needed. Turn over the front leg. We're going to press our chest towards the floor, but we're not going to round our chest to our thigh. So we're going to press it forward and out just until you feel a nice good stretch in that hip. Good job. Let's bring it up. Switch it over to the other side. Same thing. Back leg bent. Front leg as close to 90-90 as you can get. Turn over. Hands on the floor. Press the chest forward and down. So we want to make sure that this is a nice, good hip stretch. And if we round our spine, we take a lot of the pressure off of the hip and put it on our back. And we want to work on those hips. Go ahead and bring it in. Take that front leg, slide it under the back leg. We're going to come to a hands and knees stance. Put something under your knees if you need to. We're just going to do a couple of cat-cows right here. So inhale, open the chest, gentle arch at the back, and then we exhale and round the spine. If you have osteoporosis or osteopenia, instead of doing this, I want you to hold a neutral spine and I want you to belly breathe. So that just means you inhale, belly expands. Exhale, pull the belly in. So it's the same thing we're doing. You just don't do the rounding and the arching of your spine. Good. Find a neutral position. Take that right leg out to the side, toes pointing forwards and in line with the opposite knee. We're going to press it back and then take it forwards. Back and forwards. Good. Bring it in, switch it over to the other side. Extend the leg, toe forward, in line with the knee. Rock it back, rock it forwards. Good. I'm going to do one more. Bring it in. We're going to sit our hips back to our heels, walk those hands out, reach out in front of us. Good, and we're gonna pull ourselves into a plank. If you have a healthy spine, you're gonna tuck your chin around your spine like a wave. If you don't, you're just gonna hold a nice neutral position, pull yourself to a plank, point your toes, drop your hips down towards the floor. If this is not comfortable for you, I want you to drop down to your forearms or even all the way down, chin on your hands. The lower you go, the less you arch your low back, the safer this will be for your spine. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up into a down dog. So drop the ears between the elbows, and we're gonna start walking the dog. Alternating heel drops. Good, bring it in. We're gonna take the right foot to the right hand, drop the left knee down to the floor. Right elbow goes to the floor, and then right elbow opens to the ceiling. So we take it down and up. You can have your back knee a little bit closer in if you're tight, or your hands on a chair. Good, take the hands to the floor, lift up, step it back, switching sides, foot to hand, drop the knee down. We're gonna take elbow down to the floor and then open book to the ceiling. So elbow down and then open. Good, one more time. Down and up. Good, let's take it, lift up that back leg, step it back into a plank. We're gonna walk ourselves back, trying to keep our legs as straight as possible. And then we're going to slowly roll ourselves up to a standing position. Take your time. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down into your back pocket. Shoulders down, ear to shoulder, side to side. Bring the head up, look to the right, look to the left. Good, bring it in the center. Big breath in, spread the fingers, spread the toes. Exhale. Good, one more time. Big breath in and out. And you are all done. So I want you to give yourself a nice good pat on the back. Remember, you don't have to spend hours in the gym. I went a little heavier on my weights today because I knew we were only doing everything once, and I wanted to challenge my body just a little bit more. So deadlifts, I went ahead and went with 20s. I did go a little heavier on the rear delts as well. Normally I would use 5s, and today I used 8s. But always adjust your workout as necessary. Get in, give it some attention and some focus. Doesn't have to be a full hour. We did like 30 minutes today. So just remember, something is always better than nothing. A 10-minute walk is better than not going at all, right? So a quick 15, 20-minute workout is better than not doing a workout at all. Get something in every single day. If you can walk every day, great. Throw in some strength training a couple days a week. 2 to 3 is ideal if you can, but even if you only start with 1 strength training day a week, you're going to improve and progress, and you're going to feel better. So I hope you enjoyed this workout. If there are workouts you would like to see more of, go ahead and let me know. I do want to start doing some more step workouts. We're due for a full-blown mobility and stretch class as well at some point. So otherwise, I have classes Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central Time. If you can't make the live class, as long as you register, you will be able to get the link to watch the recording, which is available for 1 week after you registered for the class. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in class again. So bye.